Hello. Let's get a message today, starting off with the Sacred Destiny Oracle by Denise Lynn. Transformation. Whoops. I'm noticing the colors of the butterfly, blue and yellow, and there's a yellow rose. Makes me think of the solar plexus, the yellow, and the blue makes me think of the throat chakra. So perhaps what is transforming for you right now is your sense of confidence in speaking, in expressing yourself. Your confidence is growing. Speaking out for yourself, expressing yourself. You're blooming. Your voice is blossoming. Purification, so you're healing. Maybe your throat chakra. Your self-confidence, you're healing those chakras. Archangels are helping you. Enlightenment. Put this here. Lots of yellows. Sunflowers. You're starting to feel better. About yourself and also physically, energetically. So you're definitely going through a transformation, a positive transformation. Enlightenment. Excuse me, my throat chakra is healing too. Enlightenment. This boat is floating on the clouds. That's how light it is. It's flying, soaring. It makes me think of lightness. Raising your vibration. Your vibration is increasing. The more you heal, the more you accept and love yourself, the more you learn to speak up, build your confidence in yourself, you're raising your vibration. Relaxation, another message of healing. Now what I'm noticing here is, well, there's a figure lying on a hammock. It looks very relaxing, doesn't it? And this beautiful, vibrant moon. But it is quite dark, isn't it? And she's reading. It's difficult to read in the dark. So what I'm thinking is, what this makes me think is inner knowing. Inner knowledge. Wisdom. And you're learning a lot while you're spending time in solitude, resting your body, recharging your energies. You're gaining a lot of insight and wisdom in silence, in solitude. Transformation and relaxation. It makes me think of the cocoon phase. You're in a cocoon phase. Oh, and also, considering the lack of light, you're learning a lot about your shadows. And you're learning to trust what you can't see. You know that there's so many things beyond surface level, beyond what we can see. You can see past illusions. You know there's more than meets the eye. You're becoming more and more enlightened. The more you heal, the more time you spend alone, self-reflecting, introspecting. Release and pleasure. Vibrant orange shades makes me think of the sacral chakra. Maple leaves, orange and yellow maple leaves. Are any of you living in Canada? This lone tree. Yeah, it makes me think of solitude. It makes me think of this card here. Oh, and the colors are pretty synchronistic. They do match up very nicely. The orange here, the orange here. Lone figure. That's you in solitary. I was going to say solitary confinement, but it's self-imposed, isn't it? It was your choice to go within and heal, to release dense energies, releasing and transforming. Pleasure. Looks like an oasis. Looks like paradise. I think this is a moon here. Here. We have a moon here. So you're very intuitive. Perhaps mysterious to some people if you're spending a lot of time alone. I'm looking at this stairway. It's leading somewhere. What's off in the horizon for you? Oh, and this here, this gateway, makes me think of portals. Okay, one more. Your personal oasis, your personal paradise. Your imagination, I think, is very vibrant. You're learning to imagine. Imagine a beautiful life for yourself. I said one, but we got two. Forgiveness. Yes, there's a lot of forgiveness involved when we're on a healing journey. Another moon. Forgiving ourselves. Forgiving others. Yep, healing chaos. Chaotic relationships, situations, chaotic thoughts and feelings. Here are a multitude of butterflies. You're transforming. You're transmuting. You have transmuted chaos. And look at that beautiful, vibrant pink sky, fuchsia sky, magenta sky. There's a beautiful horizon awaiting you. Okay, this is the Pocket Oracle of the Fairies. Let's see what they have to say, what they have to add. About your transformation. Healing chaos into something beautiful. Realizing that you are beautiful. You are a beautiful soul. You are manifesting something beautiful for yourself. The outer is going to reflect back to you the inner world that you've nurtured during your time of relaxation and healing, what you've imagined for yourself. And you've gained a lot of wisdom. When I think of trees, I think of wisdom. Did this fall? Okay, I don't remember, so we're gonna keep on shuffling. Okay. Anything else to add? Thank you. Okay, I'm getting more thoughts as I look at the cards. Okay. This makes me think, looking at the sunflower, the tornado, your mindset has changed. It's transformed. You see the light at the end of the tunnel. You may have gone through a lot of darkness, multiple dark nights of the soul, and yet you still choose to remain positive, to remain hopeful, to remain pure. That's your true self. You have a pure heart. You're a pure soul. You know that you're more than your thoughts, more than your past. More than your traumas. You are abundant. Seeing all these leaves makes me think of abundance. You know you're abundant. Magical gateway. This makes me think of this one here. Is this made of leaves? Yeah. Gateway, gateway. Yep, you've entered a portal. You're in a new timeline, an abundant timeline, a beautiful, magical timeline. And you did this by going within, healing yourself, getting enlightened. You awakened to your own magic, your own inner magic. And that's going to be reflecting back at you in the material. What you are will be mirrored back to you in the physical. Yep, celebrate. Celebrate yourself. You have so much to celebrate. It isn't easy going within and facing our inner demons, is it? Healing ourselves, forgiving others. Do you like dancing? Looks like these two are dancing. Maybe that's part of your healing routine, dancing, moving around, letting the energies move through you. Shine from within. Yep, you shine from within. You glow. You're enlightened. You glow like this sail on this ship, this boat. That's you. You are sovereign. You are navigating this ship. Oh, she looks so sweet. Makes me think of the inner child. You've gotten in touch with your own inner child. You've nurtured your inner child. You are nurturing your inner child. Healed your inner child. Moderation. Yep. You've learned to pace yourself, look after your body, be mindful of your energies, what drains you. Oh, go outside. You probably spent a lot of time in nature. Maybe Mother Nature is very important to you and she's helped you on your healing journey. Got lots of depictions of nature. Trees, leaves, sunflowers. Maybe you've walked through forests or beautiful parks. Yep, thank you, Mother Gaia, for supporting us, healing us. Inner child, yep, I mentioned the inner child. There it is. Healing your inner child, tapping into your inner child. You've learned to tap into your inner child, and also during your healing journey, you've learned to reparent yourself, right? You've become the observer of your thoughts running through your mind. You've reparented the wounded inner child. You listen to her. You let her cry on your shoulder. You forgave your past self. You forgave yourself for abandoning yourself. You maybe even apologize to your inner child. Grieved over that. For forgetting about your inner child for some time. It's all part of the journey. To face the pain and still know that we are beautiful and golden. Magical blessings. Get ready. And look at these people. Okay, 3 people raising their arms. Stardust radiating from their palms. Perhaps you resonate with the term starseed. This reminds me of the 3 of Cups card in the Tarot. Celebration, togetherness, friendship, true happiness, true connections with members of your soul tribe, with people who align with your home frequency, your heart frequency. Okay, let's go into this deck, the Oracle of the 7 Energies. Let's see what message there may be in here. Anything to add? Just one, please. Thank you. Anything from this deck, Spirit? Okay. One last time. Nope. Let's go to the Energy Oracle cards. Anything to add here, Spirit? Angel of Balance, yep. Moderation. Firm foundation. I associate the base of pyramids as being very solid. You've got a firm foundation. Built on self-worth and self-love. Oh, there are 2 cards. Well, look at that. The Temple Path. Looks pretty similar to this one here. Stairs. Yep, you're on your own path. You're paving your own path. The Temple Path, it makes me think of the spiritual journey. It can be a lonely one. You're disrupting the status quo. You're following your own path, and that takes a lot of inner courage, inner strength. Looking at the scales here makes me again think of moderation, balance. But it also makes me think that perhaps you're about to start a new soul contract. You're on a new journey. Let's try this one. The Psychic Tarot. Can we get some information about contracts? Contracts. Destiny. Makes me think of destiny helpers. I think this is all of these images. It's the same person. So here's the person in the center. And the other images are also images of that same person. Makes me think of the mirroring effect. So what this makes me think is that when I mentioned community, friendships, the manifestation of soul tribe members, that's what this makes me think. The people that you're magnetizing to you are going to mirror back to you your healed self. They'll be aligned to you and your purpose. So you'll be working together, traversing the temple path together, supporting one another, inspiring one another. Can you give us more details? Oop. Movement, choices, decisions. Ooh, lots of options here. Let me see here. So you've got pentacles, 2 golden rings. I don't know what this is. Is this a green rose? I don't know. So you're going to have a lot of options available to you on this new path of yours, on this spiritual journey of yours. So not only friendship with soul tribe members, perhaps also, because I'm noticing these 2 gold rings here, perhaps a commitment if that's what you're manifesting, a romantic partner. Now I put this card on the Destiny card and the contract. So yes, potentially there is marriage ahead for you. If that relates to your current personal situation, and that is one of the dreams that you have for yourself, for your life, on this temple path of yours. Memories of love. So you're creating about to create, if you haven't met members of your soul tribe already, when you meet them, you're going to create beautiful memories together. Firm foundation, yeah. Look at this mountain. Yeah. And this triangle here makes me think of the pyramids image in the Angel of Balance card. So yeah, on your healing journey, that's what you've done. You've gone within, learned to love yourself, respect yourself. You forgave yourself. And it was like climbing a mountain, wasn't it? It was arduous. But I'm noticing that the image depicted here of this man here, he's not wearing a top, but it made me think that, well, he's unburdened. So you've released burdens from your shoulders. Perhaps you had a sense of responsibility. Maybe that was one of the things that you had to heal. Maybe you felt responsible for the happiness of others. But you realized that this journey of yours, this life of yours, well, you're only responsible for living your life. Everyone is here to live their own lives. We can't live our lives for them, their lives for them. We each have individual lessons to learn. You've released that burden of responsibility. You've surrendered it to the Most High. I'm looking at the peak of the mountain. You've released it to the Most High, to the Divine. You realize that taking care of yourself, choosing yourself, loving yourself, that's the best way that you can support others too. To raise the vibration of the world. I'm looking at the peak again, to raise the vibration. You raise yourself up, you raise up the world too. Okay, let's see. Maybe I'll just conclude by going into the Archangel Animal Oracle cards deck. Just a closing message. Maybe not. Okay, nothing from this deck. How about the Rumi Oracle? A closing message? sacred phoenix heart and the angel raspbar. Okay. I'll read sacred phoenix heart first. Reason says there is no way out. Love says there is a way, and I have traveled it many times. Perhaps you are scratching your head quizzically or are in deepest despair because you have met a dead end of frowning no or a dismissive laugh upon your quest. Love guides us through travails that seem improbable, if not impossible. It does not shy away from any challenge or any cause. Love says there is always another way. While reading this, it made me think of the temple path, the mountain here, this arduous mountain, symbolizing your personal healing journey, your spiritual awakening. We go through a lot of despair as we heal. But as we heal, the more we heal, and as love grows, yes, we do start to believe in magic, to believe in ourselves, and this last phrase here, love says there is always another way. You believe that now. You know that love will find a way. Even when you thought it was impossible at the beginning of your healing journey. But you have transformed yourself. The angel raspbar. Tell me the truth, I asked love. What are you? I am the everlasting life, love said. I am the recurring joy of living. The great beloved sees what is in your heart, what it is you wish to offer, and is saying, yes. Will you choose to put aside your doubts and believe in yourself? Will you believe in the power of divine love that reaches out to the world through your willing soul? Ah, yes. I knew your tremendous heart wanted to serve more than it wanted to fear. Yes, that's what you've done on your healing journey. Will you choose to put aside your doubts and believe in yourself? That's what you have done. You now believe in yourself. You've released those limiting beliefs. You've released the burden of those kinds of thoughts, those low vibrating, heavy thoughts. Yes, I knew your tremendous heart wanted to serve more than it wanted to fear. That makes me think of the temple path, the spiritual path, one of service. And I believe that that is in the cards for you. That is part of your destiny, your soul contract. You are meant to serve. And through your service, through your heart-led service, you will indeed attract, manifest magical blessings because you believe in yourself. What a wonderful gift to the world. What a wonderful gift to yourself. It's a symbiotic relationship. The more you love yourself, the more you see evidence of it in your physical realm. Blessings, you already feel blessed on the inside, but there will be physical blessings, like in the form of beautiful relationships that will manifest in your life. Thank you for your service. Thank you for choosing you.